AI has a big problem right now, and by the end of this video, I want to try and solve that problem for you. Now, the problem I'm talking about is choice. Let me explain. You see, it's not the models, it's not the price, it's the thousands of tools that are screaming for your attention. And that's the number one reason people don't get started, because there's just so much choice in this industry that it can feel very overwhelming. Let me explain further on how choice has become a tax on your AI journey. Now, when you're getting started with AI, you need a couple of tools. And the first tool you want to pick is your assistant. But just look at this. Try to pick one. ChatGPT, Claude, or do you want Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, Grok, DeepSeek, Cursor? Do you want to work in Codex or Claude Code? Maybe you want the terminal. But your friend down the road has told you to build your own LLM running on a Mac Mini. Already we're seeing the problem here. These assistants are fantastic, but they don't do all of the jobs you want. Maybe you want to create images, so now you need an image tool to plug into your assistant. Again, try to pick one. Midjourney, Dolly, Ideogram, Firefly, Leonardo, Flux, Stable Diffusion, Artlist. The list goes on and on and on. You see where I'm going with this? What about a video tool? Do you want Sora, Veo, Kling, Runway, Picker, Seedance, Minimax, Lumo, One, or Higgsfield? Choices and choices and choices, all screaming for your attention, holding you back. Every single week, there's a new best one. So you compare instead of building. You see, choice isn't just freedom. Choice can become a tax. The doorway is this. You never start. Researching new tools feels like you're making progress. And then 6 months go by of which one should I use? And in those 6 months, you've shipped nothing. The rabbit hole you can jump into. You start hopping around and every switch to a new tool resets you to zero. A new interface, new habits, reteaching your whole business again and again. The shiny toy syndrome. You chase demo videos. That viral clip that comes out is marketing. It's not a workflow. The tool you already have can do 95% of that shiny marketing video, and you already have it plugged in. You don't have a tool problem. We end up having a decision problem. Here's what I'm talking about. I run every business using just 3 tools. And I might not have the right tool for the right job, but I make it work. I use Claude. And if you jump onto X right now, you can see people saying ChatGPT is better, Perplexity is better, you should be using Cursor. That's fine for them. But I like Claude. I've built in Claude. I've become somewhat of a master or a quote unquote guru using Claude. If I switch right now, the switch resets me to 0 and I have to relearn all over again. See, I use Claude for writing, marketing, admin, decisions. My whole business lives in a folder. We've built a whole AI brain with workflows, automations, and agents, and all of my skills are in there. Okay, it might not be the flagship model today, but let's not forget, Anthropic will update models, bring out new models, and constantly have a cycle of progressive updates to make their platform better. Competition is really healthy in this space right now. Now, what about image tool? I picked Gemini, and I love Gemini. I have my API connected to my Claude, so all I need to do is talk to my Claude and it can create images for me. Is it the latest and greatest model? Yeah, from Gemini. Maybe it's not as good as OpenAI's ChatGPT model or Perplexity or some of the other models I listed in the giant list of image tools, but it works really well for me and we have depth in it now. One video tool, again, same deal. I use Higgsfield. Jump on Twitter, people argue that Higgsfield is a scam. Great, but it works for me. I'm happy paying what I pay because I know I can plug Higgsfield into my Claude and get it to do the job I need it to do. Everything else, I just ignore. Let me show you my connectors in Claude Code, for example. So I will bring over my Claude here. This is what I have connected to my Claude. Canva when we're doing manual edits, GitHub for storing our brain, Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive. Higgsfield we use for image generation. We have the Meta official MCP so we can see all of our advertising. And then I use Metricool. Metricool is an awesome scheduling tool that allows us to post across multiple platforms from one interface. PDF Viewer, Slack, Stripe, vidIQ, Whisperflow, Zapier. That's just about everything I need. We also have a couple of local MCPs like Lead Connector when we use Go High Level. But again, we want to try and keep our stack as lean as possible and not overload our workflow with tools. Now, everything else we ignore on purpose. 4 rules I want you to abide by. If this is becoming a problem for you, I want you to stop shopping. Pick by job, not by the latest hype video. One assistant, one image tool, one video tool, one CRM, one tool for creating automations, all working together. That's the whole decision you need to make here. Now, when you do find a new tool that you really want to use, commit for 30 days before you judge it. Every tool can feel clunky in week 1, but depth beats novelty. Use it deeply, admire it, or discard it if it's not what it was cranked up to be. Switch when you hit a wall, never when you see a new demo. A limitation is the reason you should switch, but a launch video is just an ad. The tool isn't your edge. Context always is. Everything it learns about your business compounds over time. Tool hopping resets that context to 0. So, pick one, go deep, and build something. That's the whole stack. Keep your AI workflows lean. Use the tools that actually make a difference. Now, twice a month, we host a webinar. It's live, and we build a full AI brain. I show you how I use my AI brain, my agents, my skills, and what tools we have connected. And then I hand you all of my files. So if you're new to AI and you're interested in building your own AI brain, click the link below in the comment section and you can join one of our webinars. But I hope this video really helped simplify things. Keeping it simple is the key to having really efficient workflows and getting stuff done. Don't look at marketing videos and instantly hop on the latest and greatest tool. Catch you in the next one. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you again very, very soon.